I'm Laura, welcome to your Stretch and Tone class. So this is a barefoot class ideally. You may want to wear socks if you have socks with grips, and make sure that you have a really good non-slippy mat, okay, that you can work on. So space around you, you may want some water as well. Other than that, we can get started. Okay, just a little march out. Little side step. And reach across. Okay, let's reach up. And forward for 4, 3, 2, take them up. And again forward, but this time come right across and towards the body. Going up. Staying here. Going back to forwards, across, right across. 4, 3, 2, take them up. Right across. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take them up. We're going to plant feet, take a twist. So elbows up in line with your shoulders. Okay, in the middle, nice and wide, we're going to take a squat. Nice single squat. So sitting up nice and tall. So we're pointing out and knees out over the toes. Keep them in line. And sit up tall, try not to lean forward. Go again. A little bit lower if you can. Okay, give me 2-2, slow down. Now try and make it that you don't have a top or bottom to this move. You're just continually moving at the same pace, so no rush in one direction and slow in the other. Keep moving. Make sure the knees are still out in line with the toes, sitting up tall. Now go back to singles. We're going to have 4, 3, 2, now give me bottom half. 4, 3, 2, 1. Singles. 4, 3, 2, bottom half. We're going to do that 2 more times. Singles. Nice and deep, all the way down. Bottom half. 4, 3, 2. Last time, singles. For 4, 3. And bottom half. Okay, and we're going to turn lunges. 2-2. So we're bending the back knee down underneath the hip. Make sure the front knee doesn't go past the ankle. Sit up nice and tall. Right up on the toes of the back foot. Stay 2-2. Okay, give me singles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bottom half. 2 more. 1 more. Singles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bottom half. 4, breath in. Whoop. Hold it there. Try and find a point in front of you for balance. That's what I should have done. Hold it there. So a little bend into the front knee stacked over the ankle, arms by the ears. And we're going to take a little bit of a lean forward so we have a straight line from the back heel to the fingertips. Abs on tight, lengthen the spine. Big line of energy from the back heel to the fingers. Now we're going to come a little bit lower. Keep the pelvis nice and square, so pull back on that hip crease on the front leg. Now bringing it down so your torso is parallel to the floor. But don't lay all your weight on your leg. Yeah, still keeping your core engaged. Okay, coming up halfway. So straight line from the heel to the fingertips. Breathe. Coming up. And opening out. Turning towards the front leg, nice twist away from your screen. Keep your palms forward. Bring that back arm down, both arms up. Big breath in and exhale as we lean in. Now we're going to bring the knee in. And back, and again, in, and back. You're a little bit wary of balance here. Again, you might want to really concentrate on a point in front of you, on the floor, but down at an angle. Now coming up into a Yoga Warrior 3. Try and keep the pelvis nice and square. If you lose your balance, just come back when you're ready. Now taking the hands down to the floor, standing L. So imagine there's a wall behind you and your foot is flat on that wall. Bend into the front knee, both feet in and fold. So a yoga forward fold. I know you've been feeling that right back here. That left side right into your glutes. That's nasty, I know. So just make the most of this here. Just relax down. Generous bend in the knees. Lay the body onto the thighs. And relax. Nice deep breaths. Now taking the elbow, opposite elbow into the hand. Relax down. Little nod of the head. Little shake of the head. Little sway side to side. Maybe a little swing of the arms forward and back. Just make some space in the spine, decompressing the spine here. Now we're going to slowly curl up one vertebrae at a time. Gently does it. Shoulders and head coming up last. Roll the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and sit back into a chair pose. So we are sitting back in the heel now. You should be able to wriggle all 10 toes, lifting them all off the floor. Weight is in heel. A little bit lower. If you find this too much in your shoulders, you can always bring the hands down to heart center. Coming up, deep breath in and fold. Take that leg back. So your right leg, I'm using my left. Holding it here, placing that right hand down on the floor now. Left arm coming up high for an easy twist. You should feel that now where you've been working. Place the hand down. Now engage the core. We're going to take a deep breath in as we come up into your lunge position. Big inhale. Hold it there. Bending into the front knee, nice strong position. And we're going to bring that down, turn it around, back to our squats. And we're back where we started. Single squat. Go again. Making sure the knees are still out over the toes, sitting up tall. And here we go, 2-2, slow down. Again, no top or bottom, just keep moving the whole time. Nice and fluid. Bottom down, lower if you can, but no lower than in line with your knees. Okay, back to singles. We have 4, 3, 2, 1, and bottom half for 4, 3, 2, 1. Singles for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bottom half. 4, 3. Keep it moving. 2, 1. We're going to do that 2 more times. Here we go. Singles. Bottom half. One more time. And down you go. Ready to turn, lunges, 2-2. So same as on the other side, we're bending the back knee underneath the hip, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back and down, chest open. Make sure the front knee doesn't go past the ankle. And again. Okay, here we go, singles for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bottom half for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bottom half. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Take a big inhale. And we're going to lean forward. So we've got one line of energy from the back heel to the fingertips. Hold it there. Keep that bend in the front knee. You'll feel your glutes firing up on that front leg side. Okay, coming lower. Bringing that down so the torso is now on the thigh, but not resting, okay? Still engaging the muscles. Now that front glute should be screaming at you right now. Up halfway. And up. Hold it there. Big in breath. And exhale, twist. Palms forward. back arm down and up. And coming forward. Again, big long line of energy from the back into the fingertips. Now put your core in tight. We're going to bring that back knee in and out. In and out. In and out. And out. And out. One more time. Hold it there. Now bringing the weight onto the front leg as we come forward into our Yoga Warrior 3. Flexing the back foot as if you're standing on the wall behind you. Careful on your balance. Then taking the hands down into a standing L. Hold it here. Try and keep the pelvis nice and square to the floor. Now bending into the knees, feet together, and fold. Again, generous bend into the knees, resting the torso onto the thighs, and relax here. Let it go. Take a little gap between the feet. Now taking your peace fingers, so your first two fingers, wrap them around your big toes, and then taking your elbows out to the side, just help bring the body down, closer onto the thighs. And if you can, straighten the legs a little more, to wherever is comfortable and right for you today. Hold it there. And slowly rolling it up. One vertebrae at a time. Head and shoulders coming up last. Big breath in. And down and fold. And inhale. Chair. Hold it here. Again, making sure you can lift all 10 toes. Option to bring the hands to heart center if you need to, a little bit lower. Lovely, and fold. Hold here. Nice deep breaths. Now taking your left leg behind you, left hand on the floor, and right arm up for a nice easy twist. Try and keep the pelvis nice and square. Lifting through the shoulders. Bringing that hand back down. Now engaging the abdominals. Taking a big deep breath in, and we're going to come up back to our lunge position. When you're ready, and opening that out to the middle, and we're back where we were. Okay, we're going to bring the feet in now and sit back. So this time, weight right back in the heel. So as we had with our chair pose just now, weight back, you should be able to lift all 10 toes. We're going to do singles for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down you go for 4, one half. 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Singles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down you go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go again. Bottom half. One more time. Bottom half. leg back into a high plank. Hold it here. Push through the whole hand, so the whole of the fingers. Lifting through the shoulders, abs on tight. And breathe. Okay, we're going to bring the knees in. And we're going to come up onto the knees. Now we're going to do something called a hinge and open. So we're using the flats of the feet, the tops of the feet, to help stabilize. Arms in front. We're going to lean back, opening the arms, and then come forward. And just experiment with that a little bit, see how far you can go. And again, so you should feel that whole of the front body tensing to support you. You're feeling your abs down the front of your thighs. Try and relax the shoulders. Go again. A little bit further if you can. Pull those abs in tight. Okay, holding here, arms down. Roll the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, arms round behind you, lace the fingers together. We're going to inhale, opening the chest to the sky. So getting a little back bend in here, push the pelvis forward. Breathe. And release, roll the shoulders. If you're feeling uncomfortable on your knees, remember you can always double up your mat, tuck a little extra mat underneath the knees to comfort them. Take a deep breath in again. This time exhale, bring the hands to the lower back. Inhale, opening the chest, pushing the pelvis forward. Now option to develop this, taking one hand behind you to find the heel, and then the other, bringing that down, pushing the pelvis forward so you can really feel that back bend down. Make sure your head is supported, and breathe. Push with the other to come back up, roll the shoulders. And the other way. We're going to go one more time. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, arms around behind you. Inhale, open. And reaching back, 1 and 2. Push the pelvis forward. Open the chest. See if you can develop that back bend a little now. Gently with yourself though, just what's comfortable in your body. One hand off, and the other, and bring it down. We're going to come into child's pose. Drop it down. Just rest the back now. Maybe a little rock of the forehead side to side. Into a tabletop position, so knees under the hips, hands underneath or wrists underneath the shoulders, taking a right leg long behind us, left arm out in front, hold it there, hold it still, abs on tight and try and keep the pelvis nice and square to the floor. We're going to bend into the back knee, we're going to keep that knee bent, I'm going to bring it in, and up. Keep it at a right angle. And again. Bringing that knee knee down, hand onto the floor. So the knee is just hovering from the floor. I'm actually going to show you on the other side. You stay with the leg that you're already working with. We're going to bring the knee out to the side and back. I don't want you to open out the hip and drop the body or twist the body. I want you to try and keep the pelvis nice and square, just opening out the hip and bringing it back. And again. Pushing through the whole hand. Bringing that down. Now walking the hands further forward. Little gap between your knees, so hip width apart and drop down. This is our puppy pose. Forehand down to the mat if you can. Just walk the fingers forward. Feel that stretch. Okay, lifting the forehead, walking the hands back, but not all the way, taking them wider than the mat. We're going to have some press ups. And again, remember you can do box press ups or full press ups, up to you. Or slow them down, 2-2. Chest to the forehead up and bring it back, child's pose. But taking the knees wide this time. Make sure the toes are touching, walk the hands forward. Walk the fingers forward, bring the hands into prayer position and take them round behind the head and just walk the elbows a little further forward if you can. Now resting it down. Taking a moment here. Hand forward, lift the forehead. We're going to bring the knees in, coming back to our tabletop position. So make sure your feet are direct behind the knees. This time you're going to take your left leg out behind you, right arm. Make sure your palms are in, thumbs up, and hold it there, hands on tight. Push through the whole of that hand. So strength through the fingers, through the knuckles, to support the body. Abs on tight, keep your pelvis square. Bend into the knee. In and out. Keeping a right angle on the knee. Okay, bringing the hand down, knee down, just balancing on the floor. I've got to swap legs so I couldn't get the side. So your knee just off the floor, we're opening out and in. Now remember, we're not opening the hip up to the side, we're keeping the hips nice and square to the mat, just taking the knee out. So think opening a book. So your knee and your foot are in a straight line, parallel to the other leg. The whole time. Going again. Okay, and sit back. Move the fingers forward. Well done. Bringing the weight forward. Tricep press ups this time. So the hands are closer. Elbows brushing your sides. Four more. Last two. Last one. And bring it back. Good job. Split it up. One arm round behind you. Hand down the middle of the back, little tilt. And the other side. And coming forward into our plank. Hold it here. Now bringing your knees down, we're going to come down onto one side and we're going to take a side plank. Top foot in front of you if you prefer, or you can stack the feet. Remember, you can bend the bottom knee if you need to. Ready? Okay. Up we go. So try and make sure the top hip doesn't roll back. Keep it nice and strong. Now take the arm nice and long by the ears. So strengthen your body nice and long now. From the heel to the fingertips. Big, long line of energy. Watch that top hip doesn't roll back. That arm round in front of you and hold. And lower. Good job. On the side, same thing. Top leg in front. Or stacking, whichever you prefer. Bend the bottom knee if you need to. Ready? Up we go. Watching that top hip again. Taking the arm long by the ear, hold it here. Stretching down the side of the body, making yourself as long as you can, and making sure that top hip doesn't roll back. Okay, really well. Now sweep that arm forward and hold it. Not for long, stay there. And release, well done. Onto your back. Slowly lowering down. And we're going to sit up. Here we go. Slow them down to 2. Up and hold. And pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and hold. And pulse. Go again. Hold it. Keep the shoulder blades off the floor. And pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and hold. And pulse. Lower the upper body, palms on the floor, taking the legs straight. And we're going to take one leg down for 2, and up for 2, and then alternate. So just let the heel gently touch the floor only before you come back up. Notice my legs are at an angle as well. I'm not bringing them all the way in. I'm keeping them at an angle. So they're working into my abdominals the whole time, keeping my legs at an angle. Pull in your abdominals. Make sure you're not feeling this in your lower back. If you do feel it in your lower back, then bring one foot down onto the floor. you can do it here. Bring the legs in a little closer. You can touch the floor here instead. Up to you. One more each side. Bring the knees in, give them a hug. Good job. Rock from side to side. Okay, you're going to give me a little cycle. Here we go. Nice long leg out in front of you. The lower it is, the harder you work. The longer it is, the harder you work. And again. Hug the knees, well done. Then we'll rock side to side. Now take a gap between the knees, reach through, grab hold of the feet. And relax back down into our happy baby yoga pose. Pulling down on the feet. If you can't comfortably get to the feet, you can hold onto the ankles, onto the shins, wherever is working for you. Just flattening your back against the floor. Little rock side to side. Massage into the back, and just to add a little playfulness. Breathe. Bringing these back into the middle. Legs out in front of you, rolling over onto your tummy. So we do a little work into the back. Just some little back raises. So we're going to come up singles. And breathing in and out. Pulling the abs in tight the whole time. Try and relax the bottom and legs. Make sure you're not pushing into the floor. If you can, do it with your hands hovering from the floor. Okay, hands on the floor and lift up. Okay, feeling your back bend now. Going again. See how far you can come up that's comfortable for you. Walk the hands as far forward as you need to. Breathe, relax the shoulders, make sure you've got space around the neck. Relax the feet. Hold it there. Lower down. And now option to take hold of the feet as we take bow pose. So bow pose, we are going to push into the hands, lifting the knees and thighs off the floor and lifting the upper body off the floor as well as we take a back bend. When you're ready, and hold it there. Keep pushing into the hands. Breathe. Well done, and release. Good job. Okay, we're going to roll over and we're going to start our stretch. So time to relax down now. Well done, you've worked really hard. Take your right leg in. Now make sure your toes and your knee are pointing over your shoulder. Bending into that knee, taking the ankle across. pushing the knee out. And then if and when you're ready, taking hold of the back of the other thigh. Now you can use your elbow to keep helping to ease that knee out. On your breath out, try to extend the stretch if you can. And now take that back leg straight. Flex into the foot. Take hold of the top leg, keeping it across the body. And gently take the back leg down. Keep the toes and the knee pointing to the ceiling. Keep that top leg in tighter, tighter, tighter if you can. All the way down. And release the top leg. Taking the other leg up. So make sure you're holding behind the thigh or the calf. Make sure you're not holding behind the knee. Again, knees and toes pointing over your shoulder. Keep your bottom down, so you don't want to be here. Bottom down. Relax the muscle you're stretching. Now bending into the knee, taking the ankle across. Using the hand to open up the hip. And that may be enough there. Or you may like to bring the leg in towards you, maybe using the elbow to help open up the hips. Nice deep breaths, and again, on your breath out, try to develop the stretch, try to get a little bit more if you can. Straightening the back leg, flexing into the foot. Now taking hold of the top leg, pulling it in across the body as you gently lower the back leg down. Keep the toes to the ceiling. Don't let the leg twist out. Pulling that top leg in, pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in. Keep lowering the leg nice and gently. All the way down to the floor. Bringing the leg straight, other leg comes in, knees into the body, and then place the feet so they are hip width apart. We're going to sway the knees side to side. And the next time the knees go to the right, we're going to let them stay there and ease down towards the earth. Arms up into a cactus position, take your gaze over the opposite shoulder. Through center, so engage your abdominals, bring the knees up, little sway side to side. Keeping the cactus position with the arms. And dropping the knees to the other side. Taking the gaze over the shoulder. Engage the abdominals back through center. Walk the feet in. Little shift of the hips over to the left, and then drop your knees over to the right for a supine twist. Arms out to a T. Take your gaze over your shoulder, your opposite shoulder, and option to take the top leg over. One more option to take that top leg straight. An option to hold on to the ankle or the toe to pull the leg up and across. Again, gaze over the opposite shoulder. Try and relax. And keep that opposite shoulder touching the floor. Releasing the foot or ankle, bringing the legs back, stacked. Engage the abdominals back through the center. Feet together, shift the hips now over to the right as we drop the knees to the left. Gaze over the opposite shoulder. Option to take the top leg over. Keeping that shoulder touching the floor. An option again to take that top leg straight. Also option to hold on to the toe or the ankle. Relaxing into that there, keeping the shoulder down, gaze in the opposite direction. Release the toe, bending the legs, stacking the knees, engage the abdominals, bring the legs back through center. Now shift them into the middle. We are then going to roll over. Right heel into the bottom, inner thighs together, push the pelvis down, option to lift the knee if you wish to. And release, other side. Push the pelvis down, lift the knee if you wish. We're going to tuck the toes, push back, but come down into a modified child's pose. Just stretch out the bottom of your feet while you're here. Softening the neck and the shoulders. Walk the hands in. And now coming up slowly in a folded forward fold. Slowly curl up. Take a deep breath in. And take one arm round behind you. Hand down the middle of the back, head up, little tilt. And the other side. And arm across the body. Just releasing where we've been working the shoulders. Obviously in the press ups, but also with the planks, tabletop positions, all that works into your shoulders. And the other side. Try and make sure your shoulder's not right up by your ear. Arms around behind you. Just open up the chest. Lace the fingers, or place the hands in the lower back. And bring the arms forward. Okay, take a deep breath in. Long exhale. Big inhale. Long exhale. Take your time, slowly, slowly, slowly breathing out. Well done. Give yourself a big clap. You've done a brilliant job today. I hope you enjoyed the class and look forward to seeing you soon.